Hi. So, it's Christmas and I got some books for Christmas and I'm going to show you them. So, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. Can I sit on the floor? Is that gonna work? If I like put this on the floor. I'm a little short. I'm a little short. Okay, can this prop up? Alright, you're on my laptop, but it's fine. Okay, let me get the books. I only got 5 books. Let's talk about them. So let's do this in, let's go from smallest to most excited. That's what we'll do. Because I'm excited about all of them, but like there's one that I'm like the most excited for and I'm gonna do that last. So the first book I'm gonna show you is What You Are Looking For Is in the Library. Not what are you? What You Are Looking For Is in the Library by, okay, Michiko Aoyama. Okay. Translated by Alison Watts. This is a Japanese translated fiction. I've never read any Japanese literature, and so this is gonna be my first. It's supposed to be like, if I understand, about a person who is in a library, who is a librarian, and then different people come in and she gives them something to solve their problems. That's like the vibe I'm getting from the synopsis. It says, I'm not gonna read it. I can't be bothered to. The next book, this is a really popular book. It is Daisy Jones and the Six. It got a TV show recently. I was gonna say a Netflix series, but it says Prime Video. This is about a fictional band that used to exist in the 70s and they broke up and nobody knows the reason why they broke up. And so they're doing this podcast or something, or this radio show talking about why they broke up. And the cool thing about this is that it's written, because it's like done as a radio show, it's written in like, can you see? Barely. Like a script, you know, it's like the name and then what they say, the name and then what they say, instead of like a novel. Anyway, I'm really excited to read this because it's like a different type of book, a different media. I don't know. So that's that one. The next book that I have is a non-fiction, and this is a book, I'll just show you. It's called Upheaval by Jared Diamond. I was in the bookstore and I saw it and I just liked the cover, and then I read the title. And it says How Nations Cope with Crisis and Change, and that is a topic that I'm interested in. So I thought, let me get it and let me read it. It's also got like pictures and it will teach me about history, which is something I want to learn more about. So I'm gonna read this book. The next is a more fun book, and that is The Bandit Queens by Parini Shroff. I need to like start looking up the names before I film these. I need to do that. Okay. So this is supposed to be about a woman whose husband went missing and everybody in her village thinks she killed him, but she didn't. And then other women in her village start asking her to help them kill their husbands. And she's like, why not? That's what this is about. I think it's gonna be really fun. And this is like a big, like wide book, which I'm kind of excited to read because I don't think I've read a big wide book like this. Like all the books I own are usually like this. Okay, but like, yeah. Also, my bookshelf up there is kind of full, and so I had to clear up this space. This is gonna be the extension of my bookshelf. The last book, the final book, this book I was most excited for. Okay, that is The Shards by Bret Easton Ellis. I've never read a Bret Easton Ellis book before, so me being excited for this might be like foreshadowing, or not foreshadowing, like, what would you call it if it's like foreshadowing but like negative? Anyway, I've never read a Bret Easton Ellis book, but I've heard about him, and I saw this book in this around, not like the physical book, like I heard about it, and the premise interests me, but I never thought about like the author. And then just not the other day, like a couple months ago, I was like, I really want to read a Bret Easton Ellis book. Bret Easton Ellis wrote American Psycho, if anybody, you know, yeah. But I have no interest in reading that book. I've never even probably have watched the movie, but you know, I don't think I ever watched the movie. But the premise of it doesn't interest me. But because he's like a famous author, I was like, I want to read one of his books. And I was looking at the books to read, and I had this in my to be read on Goodreads, but I just never really thought about the book, about the author of the book. And then I was looking at his books, and I was reading the synopsis, and then I saw the same book, but I didn't make the connection that it's the same book that I already wanted to read. And then I was like, that one seems most interesting. And then I went to put it in my Goodreads, and I realized it was already in my Goodreads. Anyway, that's not the point. The point is then the other day, okay, when we were doing Christmas shopping, I went to the bookstore and I saw it there in the bookstore in the flesh, okay? And I was like, I need that book, because just recently I've been telling myself like that is a book I want to read, and I want to read it soon. And it was there. And usually, like, you can't really find books. Like, a lot of the time when I go to the bookstore, I don't find books that I want to read. It's always like just random books that I, you know, some of them you know about, some of them you don't. But I was so excited about this. So, and this is a heavy book, and this is also big and wide like this one is. And I'm really excited. Sorry, I'm really excited. So that's it. I feel like this is a really short video, because how long was it? That was 8 minutes. Maybe I'll film something else later to add more to this video. Or I could do like what I was saying I was gonna do, because I got new books, and I can like do something with my bookshelves and like not reorganize it, but like kind of reorganize it. That's what I'll do. Hello. So, remember how I was saying I have this bookshelf all cleared up? I'm gonna put my new books here, and maybe some books up there, but I think up there can stay how it is. Maybe just one from that shelf. Anyway, I'll show you. Let's put you across a little bit more so you can see the shelf. My hair looks a mess. I was contemplating if I should put it back, but I don't want to like tie it really tight and then like you can't see the Does that look crazy? A little bit. A little bit. Alright. We'll leave it though, because I don't want it in my face. So here's the shelf. My normal shelves are up there. There. Okay, I don't like that I moved it, because now I have to get the camera back in position. This is as best as we can do. Up here is where I keep my jewelry and my nail polish. Right here is I have like my shades and hair clips, and I'm gonna keep them there because they can't fit up there. And then I have 2 perfumes back here. And this is a dictionary, and this is a stand that I can use to put something on. Anyway, so the books. This is my notebook. We're not gonna do that. Recap. Okay, we have this one. We have Daisy Jones and the Six. That one was Upheaval. What You Are Looking For Is in the Library. This is the book I'm currently reading. Okay, and I can talk about this later, but this is the Karamazov brothers. It's a thick one. The Bandit Queens and the Shards. Also, what's gonna need to go on this shelf? Dracula and the Lord of the Rings. Some other, ooh, and I also have Notes from Underground over there. Notes from Underground. So that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 books. And I think because up there, my second shelf from the bottom is like really crowded, and I think like at least one book should come off and come down here. So I don't know how I'm gonna do this. I don't know if I'm gonna stack them horizontally like this, or if I should do like them vertically like on a normal bookshelf. What do you guys think? Okay. Before I used to keep all my books on these two shelves, this one and the one down here. And there up there used to be like a bunch of junk. But then I moved them up there because those are actually, I mean, these are shelves too, obviously, but those were like, it just made sense for my books to be up there. And then I just had junk on this shelves, but now I'm getting more books, and so I need to clear this out and yada yada yada. I have this plate stand here to like rest a book on it, and because it's such a short one, maybe I should just put that here, or I could do this one as well. I don't really have a vibe. These are gonna be too tall, I feel like. Yep, just like barely. Oh, yeah, it barely makes it in, but I don't want to squash them. So I think these two are going to have to be horizontal like this. Like that. Push everything back maybe a bit. Like that. And then that might have to go there. I mean, so far that isn't bad. That looks kind of nice. Okay? Fun story. A while ago, I had made a video reorganizing this shelf, and I filmed the entire thing. And I had put you right here. But it's very hard to pick it. I'm just gonna hold you. Okay. And I made the video, but I had such a difficult time uploading it that I gave up, and I eventually deleted it. But it's fine. So if you can see how I organize them, I kind of organize them by color a little bit. So here's like white, and then you have like these few black ones here in the middle. But that's why I said kind of by color. Then you have like yellow and 2 blues. Just because. And then you have like the 4 green books, or greenish books that I kind of own, and then red. Right. And then at the top you got blue, and then like 1 white and red one. That probably makes more sense to be down here, but as I said I kind of organize it by color. Then I have knickknacks. I came out here initially to get this. This was in my stocking this year, and I'm going to put it here. Boom. Looks good. Next. Oh, this book is backwards because every time I lean it this way, it falls over. It says Anna Karenina. It goes like that. Yeah. So I just keep it like this. Also, that way, it kind of goes with the vibe of the shelves, like white. You know, I have this tennis. Maybe I could just put that down there with those. I have these jewelry stands. This literally keeps them up. This is why I said this bookshelf is a little crowded, because if I move this, they're gonna tumble over. So I'm gonna pick one of these. Maybe this one. This is Crime and Punishment, just because this is, one, I want to read this really soon. 2, it goes with the book I'm currently reading. It's like the same edition by the same author. So I'll put that down there. And then these can, okay, I can't do this with you in my hand. So, all right, hold on a second. I'm back. Okay. I took off one of the books, and so now I'm going to shift this way. And hopefully, maybe this can go like more here. Like so. It's a little slanted, but I don't really care. So, this is what it looks like now. Okay. This is the look. We've got my hair clips, my perfume up there. That's the perfume I don't wear because I have other perfume I need to get through first before I get to those ones. This feather, because it looks like a quill, but it's just a normal feather in a pot. These books, a fake cactus, a mirror that I just have there, my blue light glasses, my dictionary, and my Dracula on display. I actually started reading that and then I never finished it because I kind of lost interest. Ignore the junk at the bottom, okay? I kind of lost interest. So we'll see if I ever get back to that one. And that's it for this section of the video. Bye.